everyone, today I'm going to continue chapter 6 of the OCM, that's Organization of Commerce and Management, chapter number 6, Directive. We already completed introduction, meaning and definition of this chapter in last session. Let's start with the next question, next session, that is the characteristics of directive. Under that, different points are there of these characteristics. If this question is there in the examination, do not write down all the points. Right? The highest question from this chapter, that is 5 marks. Write down only 5 points of the characteristics with detail, then you will get the better marks. Yes, if you have time and you can write down one, you can. Right? But if the time limits are there, then only 5 points with detail is required. Let's start with the first one. Goal-oriented activity. See, whenever the direction is there, it is totally based, right, on the purpose. Or the purpose of the particular direction is to guide and motivate the employees. Why the guidance and motivation is given to the employees? The main one point, we have to fulfill our goals. That means to complete or accomplish our objectives, this guidance is given to them. So that is totally based on goal-oriented activity, that is purposefully. Right? The first one. Second, function of this direction at every level of management. See, this function of the management is not only for one level, it is for every level of management. We can say the direction function of management for all levels. All levels includes top level, middle level and bottom level. First we can say the top level, the highest level, the superior level, they are giving the orders and instructions to the departmental officers. We can say to the different type of the departmental heads. Right? Why they are giving these orders and instructions? To complete the targets which is given by the top level. Some of the policies are there which is discussed with the middle level, by the top level it should be put into practice with the help of the middle level, and also some of the administrative level activities, that is administrative level work. So it is discussed by the top level to middle level. That's why it is not only for top level, it is for the middle level too. Now 2 levels are completed. That middle level will given work to or give work to the bottom level. And this bottom level, under this bottom level, supervisors are there, right? And supervisors are giving orders and sometimes some of the instructions, right, to the foreman and some of the technical experts and also jobbers. They will complete the work as per the orders of the supervisor. But this supervisor will give the work to foreman and jobbers. These jobbers, see, jobbers are giving instructions to the workers or orders to the workers as per their requirement. So they will complete the work as per the order of the company. So all these points are covered under one roof, that is the every level of management is considered under the direction. Direction is not only for the one level, it is for all and every level. Third one, continuous process. It is very common for every management function. Why? Because if management is not going to do the work, management stops the work, everything will stop. No, it will not happen. It is a continuous process, continuously the business will run continuously. This type of the different functions are also will run. So here, under the continuous process, see, business activity are continuing every time business is running in a proper way, it is continuing. So as long as these business activities are continuing, the direction is also continuing. Business activity stop, direction will stop, right? It will start, direction will start. So it is running on the basis of the business. Which one? The direction. So you can say all the functions, right? All the procedures, right? And also some of the policy related decisions and some of the policies are running on the basis of this direction. Right? So regarding the interpretation of policies also done on the basis of this. So it's a continuous process. Sometimes this question is there in 2 marks. Right? But nowadays it is common question, so examiner is not asking, but keep in mind for the 2 marks. So continuous process. Moving to next one, observation of functions. See, lots of different of the functions are there. It is the duty of a particular person, a specific person, to observe the different functions. Right? Observation is very important. So how? The main purpose of the direction, right, is to see them. In our last session in the definition meaning we already discussed, the main purpose of the direction is to see that workers are working as per instruction or not. That is the main thing. Sometimes the work is given to the workers and the upper level, top level, middle level officer are not looking after the work. And workers are doing the work, sometimes it is completed or sometimes it is not completed. It is the duty of the direction, it is the purpose of the direction to see that workers are doing the work as per the instructions or not. If they are not doing so, the direction must be given. Right? If they are not doing so, direction is very important and it should be given to them. So this is the observation. And another thing is that direction is not merely a process to direct them, right? To give the guidance to them, right? But to motivate them also. Another point is that we discussed at that time. But only employees are doing the work. So not only guiding and giving the orders, it's a process of observing whatever the workers are doing as per the orders of now. Right? So that is the one type of observation. So observation of the functions are there. Next one, wider scope. It's a common. Every functions of the management has different type of the scope. But direction has a wider scope. How? See, manager has to provide understanding of decisions. All the decisions are taken by the top level, and it will be put into practice by the middle level, right? And the workers working after that particular targets. But manager has to provide understanding of different decisions and put the efforts into implementation. See, whatever the work is done by the manager, right? They will understand all the decisions which are given by the top level. Managers are the part of the management, and then after he will help the other workers or employees to efforts coming to the particular result, efforts into implementation. Right? So if you want to put into practice, there must be a guidance and the requirement of that. So that is the direction. So that is wider scope. Not only for one field, it's not more than one field. Next one, communication. In last year, in 11th standard, this chapter was detailed, but here some small information is there. Communication. See, when communication is there, it must be effective. Effective communication, it is the precondition. Right? Everywhere you have to looking after that. If the communication process is not good, maybe the work will stop. Maybe the communication gap is there, work will not complete within a time period. So effective communication is a precondition, right? Why it's a precondition? See, some of the other reasons behind that one, but simple, it's a precondition to give orders and guidance, right, to the employees in directions. So before starting to give the orders, the precondition is communication. Fill the gap of that communication, then you will get the best results. Also, sometimes communication, maybe this process is not effective if the proper communication is not there. So communication process must be effective when it should be put into practice. Right? And sometimes it is difficult to give direction, orders, sometimes instruction, and sometimes basic information to the workers. If the communication is not there, it is very difficult. So it must be effective. Right? So next one, motivation. This point is there in our chapter later on with the detail, but here some basic information is there about that motivation. See, it is necessary to motivate employees, those who are working under you as a superior, as a manager. Just motivate them. Sometimes they are in not need of money, sometimes they are in need of motivation. Right? They are getting proper knowledge, they are getting proper guidance, but sometimes the motivation is not given. Motivation is the part of direction. It is the part of element of the particular chapter. Right? So we are looking after that later. But motivate the employees to extract whatever inside them, extract them. You have to make the particular thing. They will come out with their own skills and other things. So extract the best efforts. Every person has different type of the efforts. Right? You have to motivate them. You have to give motivation to them. Then their efforts will come out. Right? Just give motivation. Right? Sometimes the higher authorities are giving the work. So higher authorities gives personal guidance. Sometimes if your work is good and your work may be not as per the last time work, right? So upper level, higher level authority will looking after you and personally they will guide you. Personally they will motivate you. Right? And then a solution will come out. So the result is that how the personal guidance of the higher authority particularly help to the different type of the workers. It solves the problems and doubts of the employees. Right? Sometimes as a lower level employee, as a worker, sometimes I don't want to say that lower level, sometimes those who are working under the top level or middle level, maybe they are not able to give their expression, not able to give their ideas. Right? So at that time this guidance will or direction will give a proper result. And their doubts and problems will totally clear with the help of this guidance. Also it will increase or maybe you can say the faith of that particular worker will increase. So simply it will generate the faith. Right? Faith is very important, right? Everything is there, but faith is important. So generate faith in the worker or in the mindset of the different employees. So after the motivation, they will do the pattern. Next one, get one, flow of direction. That is another thing, another important one. Flow of direction is a downward process. See, direction is a downward process. It's a downward process. That means the top to middle, middle to bottom. Right? Then it stops. Then once again direction is coming from the upper level, middle, middle to bottom. So simply you can say direction is downward level and it always moves from top level to bottom level. So from TLM to MLM to BLM. You know that the study was already completed. So something is maybe top level giving the orders to the middle is giving to the bottom. And this not only orders, here the guidance. We have to use the words, I have to use the words guidance. The flow of direction is from the different levels upper to lower. And next and last one, that is managerial function. You already studied about the planning, organizing, right? That discussion was already completed. But managerial function, this particular direction is a part of management. It's a part of every managerial function, right? Like planning, organizing, right? Maybe the staffing is also we discussed later on, right? Coordinating already completed, communication, lecture or discuss. So it's like that part of the management. So these are some basic information. You can see all information about the characteristics of the directing. Keep in mind, 5-mark question is there. If that question is there, you have to write only 5, right? And it is very easy to remember. See, goal-oriented, goal. The second one, every level of management, function of. Third one, continuous process, common. Right? Fourth one, observation. Fifth one, wide scope, communication, motivation, and flow of direction. Managerial function and support. So every time these are repeated things are there, 1 or 2 different of the points will be added in the characteristics and then we will change. But it is important you have to remember and write down the answer as per the requirement. Okay. Thank you very much. Next session we will start importance of the direction with the 1 or 2 elements. Thank you very much.